I've done that. So let me know again if you can hear us. Now,
please let us know, Oluwaseyi. I would like you to really,
now, how about
hear
now? Can you hear us right now? Because I've done one or two settings right now. So let me know. But you can comment. You can continue with the class. Whatever that happens, the OBS is already capturing it. So I will use the video from the OBS to share it on YouTube. So that will solve the problem.
That's actually fine.
Yeah.
That's
so
fine.
You can continue with
all right now this brings us to innovation, not invention. I know this might shatter a lot of our traditional mindsets.
Okay.
But it's a fact for me. Because innovation is not creating something new. Sometimes if people think innovation is something that is new, there are always a newness or a new angle to innovation. Okay. But the most innovation that we see now is something that is existing, but there's a reform of it. All right, there's a reform, and it's okay for your business. Your business is existing, all right, but you can reform it to be a global brand. Okay, do you want to say, okay, because I've been doing this business before and it's not a global brand, let me stop it, let me just cancel it, and let me now start afresh? Calm down. That business, you can pivot that business to be a global brand, or to have a global brand. So, all right. So now, it is now sustaining that innovation that is the real work, okay, which is improvement to existing solutions targeted at customers requiring better performance from a product or service. So what has been happening before, like I said, you have a product, you have a business before, but now you are now improving upon it. It's not like you're now, for instance, people that have been running businesses before COVID happened. Okay. All right. They just say, this business, I'm not doing again. I just want to cancel it. That is not what you do. All right. What people do now is now to start pivoting that business. Okay, yeah, we know that this is how we've been running, and things have changed. All right, there's a new order to things now, and they now accept that. It's not as though they will not cancel whatever it is they are doing before. And it's the same way for business building global brands. It is not to rule out on your current product or services. It is to rebrand. All right, to fit into that space, to fit into the global space. Now, the efficiency innovation is the one that doing more with fewer resources. AI, artificial intelligence, and okay, don't let me even go far. Let me bring it down. So let's say virtual assistants. Before that, you always get, you always have a lot of stuff jammed together and everything. But now you can get VA to help you to sort out things. You see, it is not. You see that way there's an innovation happening to your business, all right, through the acceptance of VA. I know some people are still struggling with VA right now, like VA, what we still want. Calm down. That is where we are going to now. It is better to start learning about it. The same way AI is there, can do the work that would have taken 12 days, do it in 12 minutes. All right. So so things are being broken down. There's a lot of collapse and a lot of opportunity breaks happening right now that needs to be inculcated in your business. This is very, very valid. Now, creating market innovation. Now, this has to do for this is the people that do not actually have an existing product, whether affordable or accessible. They do not have, so they are now starting all over. Do you get these things? Yes. They are starting all over. So that way you can bring your brand and say, okay, this is how the brand should be from the start. It has not been existing before. All right. Okay. So now I wrote this salient point for us, and they are indeed salient points that you need to focus on, because they are actually very, 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 very valid. Now, it is to identify and take actions and opportunities in foreign markets. Like I said, a global entrepreneur seeks out, all right, he doesn't wait. You don't wait for those things. Now, I've mentioned global brands, all right, and global opportunities earlier. Now, you need to be able to position your own brand, all right, to see opportunities that are actually trending in a global space. Now, so that way you can be able to see opportunities. And like I said, don't go for everything. Don't because the global space is wild. Tailor it down to your products. Tailor it down to your service. So that way you can be able to see opportunities. Okay, let me give an instance. When you have a light shade in your hand and you enter and you enter a room, like a free big room,
Okay.
and you just put a small light shed. You can't see everything in the room until you pinpoint to where, you understand. So let's say you see exports on a wall, and then you go to that wall and you put the light on exports, you'll be able to see everything that has to do with exporting. Those things you are seeing are opportunities. But when your target is not focused, you see everything and you go for everything, and then you fail. But be targeted at the opportunities that you go for in the foreign market. Right.
Okay.
Are we together?
Yeah, we are.
Now, another thing is to learn and see again. I had to bring it back again.
Okay.
Research the laws and regulations of the country you want to penetrate into, and it is too important. You need to know the laws. All right, thank God for Nigeria. I don't want to say otherwise, but Nigeria is where almost everything goes. Everything goes in Nigeria. You can do and not do, you can get and not get, you can buy and not buy. I'm sorry, I'm just joking. But these things don't happen in other countries. So if you are building a global brand that will be globally relevant, you need to know the laws and regulations and and how the rules of the other countries that you're actually trying to penetrate works. Some things are not accepted, even in Ghana. Let's even bring it close. Even Ghana, even Kenya. Some things within Nigeria cannot be done there. They will say, this is lawlessness, So you need to know where you're going. You need to know about the laws and regulations of the country, all right? That you're bringing, that your brands are going to be going to. Now, another thing is to understand cultural and communication difficulties. Cultural beliefs and cultural acceptance are actually very, very different.
It's very, very important in business.
Exactly.
It's very, very
That's why I say you need to have either a partner or a colleague or a friend over there that can guide you. If you're trying to bring your brand, to be globally relevant, because you don't want to go there and start claiming I'm a Nigerian man, so I do it the Nigerian way. Calm down. Calm down. Exactly. You need to know how things are done so that your business can thrive effectively. Political risk. These are okay. I'm still going to come back to this political risk earlier. So you need to also learn about the supply chain complexity, and this is truly important. You need to also focus on their supply chain to be able to articulate your business properly. Now, this is what I said I was going to come back to this place. Now, this is a personal analysis, and I need everyone watching right now to, if you can screenshot right now, just screenshot and just get this and go back to it's called a personal analysis. Now, it is the political, economical, social, technology, legal, and environmental factors. Now, these factors are too important. For political, we saw what happened with OPay, right?
Yeah.
We saw the government regulation that happened, and OPay is stiffer. That one happened then. Now, this one happened 2 weeks ago. The nipples and the
nipples, yeah. That is the latest trending. It
is barbaric. Can you see those things? How do you want Korea? These people are creating jobs. They're creating opportunities. And the next thing you want to is to strive the little income they are making. That is hilarious. You see those things.
So that night post. In fact, I have a friend who wants to invest like 1 million naira into the logistic, and we were still discussing about it. Now they have changed within the narration they brought out, and we need to put a second thought, because we don't want to jump into any business that will. By the time we started doing the registration with maybe 400,000 from 1 million naira, how much do you want to have less? You still want to buy 2 bikes?
And you're paying taxes. Everything. It's strifing. It's not working. Because you don't want to squeeze life out of people that are actually providing solutions to how we run things.
Yeah.
So Mr. Mayowa, should we start over the class, or should I continue before this time run out?
Okay, which time?
Okay.
Are you getting any signal time there?
Okay. Probably just my screen, but I saw it pop up now.
Okay.
All right. So now, the government decisions, affect your business, the tax, the tariffs, and all of that. So you need to put all of this in perspective while building a global, because you don't want to say, I have a global brand, but because something happened, I'm just going to collapse like that. We saw what these guys did now. We saw what Open did. We saw what Max and everything. They they rework their business model to still fit the institution. But can you do that? And you see that is the global brand.
Yeah.
How about someone that is actually not foreseeing a global brand? So you need to have it in your business structure or model. Whereas if anything happen, you have something to fall back on. So and this is too important. So because we don't know what government we say tomorrow morning, but there's always something that can that you can fall back on. So that's why the open guys are not. It's not a Nigeria-based business. They can now go to anywhere and say, okay, let's go and continue there because they're a global brand. Imagine if they were just Nigeria brand, they will close down totally. You get the gist?
I do.
That's also too. So now you see the economic factors. So how can the economy affect your business? The market demand, the inflation. All that we see right now, the dollar to naira thing. It is affecting a lot of businesses. It is just you need to see how it is affecting, especially people that deal with foreign clients and prospects. It is breaking down their revenue in a very unlikely manner. So these things are too important also. Now the social factors, cultural impact, demographics and etc. Technology factors, how technology can affect your business. Like we all know, it's a known fact. Mayowa, for instance, this class could have been a physical class, but it is online.
Yes.
So that's also a factor that you need to be able to use in your business.
Are you there? Hello?
Okay, was that from me?
That should be from you.
Okay. Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you, but you have switched off your camera and you can continue with the class, but your camera is off, sir.
Let me maybe hear me. I can't. I really can't. I
can hear you. I can hear you. I can hear you. I can hear you. What did you press? Do you want to? Okay, she will reconnect. Don't worry. She will reconnect. She's using her phone to go to do the as a camera and a laptop as the what do we call it? She's using a laptop to do the slide while using her mobile phone to do the. Okay, let me read this one. When she's back, I'll bring her in. So she has covered a lot, and she said before you can build a global brand, you need to have something in place. Hello, are you back? Like have a plan to make a difference. You don't just come to the market to continue the way other people are doing it. So yours should be that you are coming in to make a difference. And she also said that you should develop a global mindset. I shared a post this morning that you can start small, but you should not remain small. Okay, so I'm getting a message on my mobile phone. So you can start small. That doesn't mean that you should remain small. So have a global mindset. You must develop a mindset that I want to create a global business. So it starts from mindset. It's what you can conceive. If you can conceive it, you can get better to it. So after that, you now create a business model that can make you to create a global brand. So remember this: when you are creating a business model, it doesn't mean that you have to start everything at once. There are some of them that you need to take one after the other. Okay, so that is what that one is all about. So come up with a good business model, okay, or let me say business model canvas that will be able to channel you to how you can achieve your goal. Okay, so that is what that one is all about. I'm waiting for her to join. Are you there, Yinka? Are you back, Yinka? Hello?
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
Yeah, the network just tripped. I'm trying to reconnect it back.
Okay. I'm just doing a recap on what you just said. Okay. So
okay, it's the network. It just tripped me out.
Okay, you are back.
Can you see my screen?
I can't see your screen, but I can see your camera.
Okay, you can see my camera.
Yeah, just push your
Okay,
screen.
let me just.
Let me push it. Okay.
I'll go back to sharing screen now.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, everybody.
So she's back. So don't worry with her. She's back. So she's here again. Okay. She's pushing her screen.
Yeah.
Okay, she's here. We are good to go.
I'm so sorry to say apologies. It was the network. It just took me out. I was wondering what happened.
No problem with that. You're welcome back.
Oh, thank you so much, Mayowa.
Yeah.
So going. Okay, I'll just have to rush.
We are the technology factors now. How technology can
technology factor.
make
Right.
business.
So exactly how the technology can affect your business. And I was talking about how that this could have been a physical meeting or physical class,
Yeah.
but now we're having it online.
Online.
A lot of businesses that are starting to pivot their businesses to move on to do online businesses. Which is actually the next phase of things now. People are trying to bring whatever it is they do traditionally, all right, to inculcate and imbibe technological inclinations to it, all right, for better results. Now the legal factors, how the law can affect your business, and this is still interwoven with the political factor. You understand? So if the person in government says this, all right, the law automatically backs it up.
Yes.
All right. So they are interwoven, and you need to, so the legal factors can also come. So you need to secure your business legally. Even if you speak with your lawyer, or anything, you need to do these things. As in, you need to do it as soon as you can. Environmental factors. Want to say something?
Okay, I wanted to say that I used to advise people that if you know you want to start a business, at least register it. Register it and have an account with it, then do necessary things that need to be done. You don't just say you are into business without you having it registered. So that means you haven't started business. You are just wishing. You may be maybe there are some people that don't even have business registered that are doing a lot that are making a lot in the business. I have many of them like that they don't even register their companies. Okay, but if you know you want to build a global business, you must register a company.
Right.
But when I even started, I had an issue with that because when I meet some clients online and it gets to a point that they want to pay me and I send them my personal account, some of them will look like, why personal account? Where is your corporate? They will decline it. It's only a few of them that will say, okay, let's go. So you need to register your account. You need to register your business name or your business. Once you register, create a bank account with it, then get your tax clearance with it. That is all. For that, you are good to go. If you don't want to get maybe accountant or a lawyer to surround you to help you put some things in order, if you have the money, you can go. But if you don't have the money, register your business, have an account with it, and then get a tax clearance for it. That is what I want.
Right.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Maja, for for highlighting on that. Now, going right into it, environmental factor, climate change, weather, everything. If you are building a global brand, you need to put into consideration the environmental factors that will be over there. Let's say you are meeting with somebody when it is winter.
Okay.
And it is still hot sun. There will be considerations for you in dealing with that person. All right, because the environmental factor is actually not convenient for that person. So these things will help you to be able to think like your customer. You say, this person right now has this so thing going on, and the weather is not even favorable for this person right now. You must be able to attenuate this thing so that your clients can know that you're actually empathic about them.
Okay.
Not just actually wanting, but they know that this person understands me. Also cares for me. You can't say it is a time for let's say you send something to the individual, and the person is to pick it up, or the person is to sign something somewhere, and you are insisting on the person do at that time. No, the person can do it. Okay, let's even say COVID. The COVID, this is actually generic. The COVID thing that happened and all of that. So nobody was planning for COVID to happen.
Of course,
nobody was preparing.
We didn't even plan for it.
No, it wasn't. Nobody planned for it, but it happened.
Yeah.
But what is happening right now? Businesses are starting to adjust even after the whole pandemic thing, which is how your business must strive. Must strive to, like I said, build tenacity. I said it from the beginning.
Yeah.
So that when all these things, when all these things begin to show up, you are still standing and standing strong. All right.
Yeah.
So these are very essential for global branding. For you having a global brand, they are too important. Now, moving right on to it. Trying to change my slide.
Okay. Is it freezing?
Now.
Okay.
No, it's back now.
Okay.
And this is just sort of a word for you in a way that you need to take your time, because it might take some time. Building a global brand is not an overnight dream that comes past in the morning. Or it takes time. It takes processes. All right. It takes a lot of procedures. All right. So you need to be patient. Now, I actually intentionally highlighted this. What, sir?
I'm just trying to. I remember what Madam Florence Olakija said. About oil well, or what was that? It took her about 15 years to lift an oil.
Yeah.
I don't know whether you have heard this story before.
Yeah.
So now that with this Sony, I'm just smiling that it's almost the same thing. For them to even export its first product to them 11 years.
It's as in 11 years. Isn't that hilarious?
In fact, it's not a small journey.
They are a global brand, though. It's not as if they want to start being global. They are actually a global brand. But when they could export their first product to the US, it took 11 years.
11 years.
So you need. But the thing about this is that I was saying something to members of our business network last week, and I was saying that the opportunity scale has broken down, and that thing is so. When I finished saying it, I had to go write it down. That it makes so much sense on this thing today, and it's the truth, because the opportunities that are available for a business of 10 years, a business of three months, can have access to it right now.
Of course. Because
the opportunity scale is broken down. Anybody can attain anything now.
Yeah.
When you have a product that provides a value in a particular way, people don't start asking you too many questions. They want to see the thing. So now it is no longer almost a 5 years process and anything. It is now you getting yourself ready for those opportunities. And I always say this everywhere I go, that when opportunities meet preparedness, there's success.
There's success, of course.
It is inevitable.
Yeah.
It will happen. This thing. So now, it's okay. For what happened to Sony here does not really happen now in this world of now that we are. It doesn't happen again. Do you understand? Because the opportunity scale is broken down. The same opportunity that a 10-year-old business we have, a 10-month-old business can also access it.
Yeah.
But now, they might not produce the same level of results. Because this person has always been around and knows the game. It is now depending on on that new business, on that startup. Exactly, it's a new entry. But if they can position their brand,
they will fit
all right, in a way that it can also compete with that one, they can win. The opportunity scale for anybody listening tonight is broken down, and you can position your business, your brand anywhere. You can be seen. Anybody can see you in the world right now. You see. Even Trump can see you right now. You can tweet at Trump and he will see it right now. Anybody can see you right now. So it's no longer what happened to Sony here. This was far back at 1946. So you see CJ and Johnson and Johnson. I love these guys. I like their business model so much. Now they set up their first foreign subsidiary in 1919, like 1919. 33 years after its founding in 1886. Who does that? Who does these things? This. So you see, so this thing might take. So building a global brand is not an overnight dream and come. It happens in the morning. It takes process. It takes time. All right. You are in Nigeria. You are in anywhere around the world that you are listening from right now, or you are watching us from. All right. It takes time, but the time it takes is not as it used to be. It is not as I'm currently showing you. All right, because now, like I said, the opportunity scale has broken down. It's really, it has broken to a minimum level. all right, which means that you can attain those opportunities that will not have been available to you before this pandemic or before this COVID thing happened. So this is a good time for you to position your brand as a global brand. As I start to round up, I'm going to emphasize that this is a good time. Because everybody can see you. That's the truth. Everybody can see you. The whole world can see you. Research, you have the resources. You have the knowledge. Like I said, have people that can help you through, that can guide you, your coach, your mentors, and all of that. Everybody can see you. This is where I'm going to end my session tonight.
Okay.
So let's go to the. So it's still the same thing. Be patient with yourself. You know, I've highlighted the rudiments. You know, but instill those value into yourself. All right, your mindset, get it expounded. If you need to change your circle of friends or circle of people you move with, start moving with people that are thinking globally. Just make friends with them. And one other thing I'm going to say tonight is, there are global platforms like, social media platforms that can meet people globally, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, and all of that. But, there are Facebook groups, just like yours, Mayowa. Okay. There are some Facebook groups that they're just, you rarely see Africans there. And they are not saying they're not taking Africans. It is just Africans that are just like, I don't know those people. Calm down. You want to build your global business? You want to build a global brand?
That you need to go and sit in their middle.
Those are the ones you need to meet with. I'm quite in a number of groups, and in a group of, let's say, 50,000 people, and Africans that are there, they're not up to 5.
I have groups like that too.
And you're wondering, where are these guys? And the things they are discussing are things that are globally relevant. But you belong to a group where they are talking about makeup. Somebody's makeup is bad, or that Niger gisting group or Ikeja gisting group. That is, you have the opportunity. You're already online. You're already on Facebook. Maximize the opportunities. Look for groups that are directed to your product, or your sector, or or your industry. They are there. Those groups are on LinkedIn as well. Search for it. Go there. And when you get there, don't just go there and be moping and be looking. Introduce yourself. Don't let them tell you to do it. Don't let them say, so, where are you? Come on. As you enter the group, my name is Yinka Maja. This is what I do. I put yourself there. So they know you. When somebody puts up a post, probably the person is in Montreal, the person is in whatever, comment. Put your own thought under it.
Comment.
Don't just like,
don't spam, comment, follow what they are saying. That's how you get recognition on global platform.
Before somebody says, I like what you said. Mm-hmm. Can I meet you? And I'm like, of course, you meet me. And that way, you are building global relevance.
That is all.
Even though it is online, you are building global relevance. They are knowing you. And before you know, they will say, okay, probably after the COVID, they say, okay, we have a conference, probably we have a conference in Alaska or wherever. And they say, there's this lady from Africa, from Nigeria. I like what she says on my page. I want her to come over to come and they will recommend you. That's because you have been communicating.
You have added value.
A lot of value.
That is it.
To them.
And they know that you are not just copying and paste. They know that you know what you are saying.
They know what you are.
People will know that. People will know if you know it.
Right.
That is one thing about people. That is one thing about people.
Right.
And do you even know
exactly?
Do you know what really even baffles me most? That there are some people in this group that they hardly comment. They don't even participate in what we do. But there are some places that I see them where they really, really take their time to comment, to even make a move for a post. Are you getting it? Wow. And you'll be wondering, what is this post relevant? Is this post that you are that you are putting your strength at, is it relevant to you? None of them is relevant. They are just there to, I don't understand, It's not it's not all of us that are looking. It's not. We are all looking at something, but we are not looking at the same thing.
Right.
And where we are going is different from where we are from each other.
Right.
So and the time that we want to get there too. Some of us want to get there early. Some don't even mind the time they get there. So I don't want to disturb myself so I don't want to really
exactly.
get annoying sometimes when you see people doing something.
For individuals listening that belong to that category, this is a good platform. Okay, for instance, I'm also here tonight to talk about building a global business, building a global brand. All right, so it's a good place for you to ask me questions, about what I've done, about this and that. So, but if you don't participate, you won't know. You will not be around. It might not be like someone is coming around, but you don't know what that person knows, or who that person knows, or anything. So you need to participate. You need to comment. You need to be active. All right. So I just want to encourage anybody, if you are watching now or you're going to watch later, to really participate. All right. Give your, like I said, those when you join those platforms, talk, say something, comment. Don't just, and that's and it's one of the way that even Facebook algorithm works.
Yeah.
That your activity with other people's posts, sort of moves you up faster and even faster. But when you don't know these things, you just look and just go. Create value, give value, keep giving it.
I think
And the thing about online space is that
okay, I'm going to do something. I'm going to create a
Right.
Google map for the group. So with that Google map, anyone can go there, put your details and what you do. So anyone that is interested, we don't know whether we are even neighbors. We don't even know. So you can easily go to those that map, check maybe if there's anyone that I like this guy. He has been talking. I think he's lived around me. Let me see how we can hook up. So maybe the Google map will help. But I hope people will understand the importance of this.
The concept of it.
The concept of it. So I hope they will understand it.
All right.
So you have really done a good job tonight. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you very much, everyone. I really appreciate you. So you can find me on all my social media platforms.
Okay.
I use Yinka Maja all around.
That's
Either
good.
LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. It's Yinka Maja.
Okay.
Well, email me yinkamaja@6b.com.ng. So .ng, so you can reach out to me. If you have questions that you want me to put you through. Or you can as well send them to Mr. Mayowa and he will communicate that to me. But check me out on my social media platform. Those those platforms. So thank you so much for listening. Thank you very much, Mayowa, for having me on your platform.
We are really excited. You have really empowered us tonight. You have dish. You have gave value. So thank you so much. But few years ago, you and your team. You guys won, should I say, a stage, or how will I put it, from this church, this Star Academy. So what was the experiences then? And what did you guys really want? But I think that was where the sixth bridge started from.
Okay, no, I started before I went for DBA.
Okay.
We really didn't win anything per se. So what happened? I went for Digital Business Academy. Okay, you know what? Okay, going back. Okay, 6B actually started in 2013.
2013, okay.
But I just prefer to say 2017 because we went through a lot of hurdles, a lot of this and this, we did this, we did that. We're not venturing into a lot of stuff.
Okay.
But business proper per se started in 2017. That's when we know that we put structure to things.
Okay.
I just want to say, it started 7 years ago because I want to be able to say these are the results, tangible results, not just numbers that have been existing. But what is the value that has happened between that 7 years to now? So I just prefer to just boil that to 2017. So DBA is Digital Business Academy. So I was privileged to be a PMG leader. And that PMG leader, we also have a circle for PMG leaders for all the PMGs.
Okay.
So I was now the assistant overall PMG lead, not just the PMG leader, but the overall PMG for all the PMG and for all the students on that set.
Okay.
So what happened on that stage was it was like a setup. I mean, a group, a class of thousands of students. They say, "Okay, Yinka, come and represent, or come and give a speech on behalf of everybody."
Wow.
And they said it's because I'm the overall. I was like, guys, I don't want to do this. Like somebody else should do it. And they're like, no, you really want to do it. So that day I had to come. In fact, I didn't know what I was saying. I was just talking. And people were like, I'm like, wow. So so that was what happened that day.
So the nonsense was making sense.
Making sense to them. I didn't know. And the good thing was, it was from that space, and even right there on that stage, that I met some individuals, some very, very close associates to me till today, that are very supportive of my brand.
Wow.
So you won't know. Like I said, the opportunity came where? In what is it called? Ikeja. You know. But from there, I've gotten to connect somebody in the US.
Wow.
So that opportunity came without it looking like a real a big deal. But at the end, you know, it bettered something that was really affordable and genuine. So you need to know these things, and these things are too important for you. That when opportunity, preparedness, there's success.
Yes. That is awesome.
Thank you so much again, Mr. Mayowa.
You are really welcome. So what I want to ask, well, you have really said it, but I don't know. I want to ask: is it possible to create a global brand without product or service to render?
Without a product or service?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's possible. It can be a personal brand.
Okay.
You understand? Okay. Some people they just have that personal brand of this is who I am. They are not offering any value. They're not like they're not offering any value, but they're not giving anything else in terms of product or service. But they have the personality that is actually globally relevant.
Okay.
All right. So you can just name them. You can say, okay, this person. I know this person. But they're not actually doing anything. So yes, it is possible.
Okay. For instance, the Instagram celebrities.
Right.
They are creating global brand without even having any product at their hand.
Right.
Like this platform that I created here, I know people that really they are where their source of income is majorly on platform like this. They don't have products, they don't have anything. They only come up, give value, then introduce anything that they can sell or whatever. They don't have products, they don't have anything. So I have them like that. So creating a global brand doesn't mean that you should go and build. No. You can you can turn your knowledge into something, you know what I mean, into maybe like a class, like online course for people.
Right.
And you started selling. It's still part of global brand. It doesn't mean that you should go and start creating a product or you must have a service to that. You can launch a coaching program online. It's still part of global brand products. You can do it that way. Yeah. What really matters is that put yourself in order. And that is where the tenacity comes in. So you need to put yourself in order, build your tenacity, and also have a plan that you want to make a difference. You want to do it in a unique way. You don't want to follow. You don't want to follow anybody's. You don't want to copy anybody, and also develop a global mindset, which is very, very important.
Right.
Even though you are starting from your living room, your focus should be on global perspective. You should focus on how you can reach globally. You don't just focus on I used to tell people that we should stop focusing on what am I going to eat and move to how am I going to make create something that will change the entire narration.
Right.
It's not about food alone now. We need more than food. It's not about food. I used to tell people now. We have gone to I think we have grown to that stage. We have grown to that stage. So study some of the global companies. Maybe if your own is not you are not creating product, maybe you want to start doing training online. Go and study those guys who are doing it and start implementing what they are doing one by one, step after the other. So what do you need? You need to know your why, just like Yinka have said. You need to understand the solution you are bringing, understand your competitors, know the challenges that you may encounter and how you are going to overcome it. Initially, have a business model canvas around you. That is all. So Yinka, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the class tonight. So I know you have a master class going on. Tell us more about the master class in case anyone wants to join us too.
Okay. We're not actually accepting masterclass participants anymore.
Okay.
Because we just accepted quite a number of entrepreneurs for that set. Like I said, it's from June to October. So the focus for the masterclass is building local businesses with a global stance. And trust me, since we started, our members and participants of that masterclass have started to launch into the global space. I mean, I can give you numbers, and these things they're not things that are just saying or trying to preach to them. They see what we are doing, what we teaching them are doing, and they see that it's possible. Okay. So it is not theory. All right, it's not theory. It's not what we read and we're just gonna put to them. It's what we do, and then we show them the process of how to do it. And then they are reworking their business models, restructuring and putting things in place to build local businesses that are locally relevant. And I always emphasize that because you want to build a global business, you don't say whatever is happening in my local government, the local environment does not concern you. It's still your business.
It does.
All right. So you
didn't even know the worst part.
Global level.
Some people don't listen to news, business news.
You should.
Are you one of them?
No, I can't be one of them. In fact, almost all the time, I always get those news with everybody, and I take it to our business network and I say, guys, this is what is going on right now. Okay, so you understand, they know that with me. I'm always bringing it like, this is what is happening right now. You need to get to you. Who is doing something in this life? Let's know how we can solve the issue before it gets to you.
I understand you. And you launched a course. Is it today? Or a few days ago?
That was a few days ago.
2 days ago. Okay. What is the course all about? And
okay.
How do if you want to buy it, how do you go about it? How do you buy? How do you get it?
Yeah, I mentioned at the start of when I was introducing myself that I run a brand apart from my business brand, the Sixth Street brand.
Okay.
That is the Real Life Connector. So Real Life Connector is a course. It's a video course with 5 modules. Okay. All right. And it's primarily for building connectivity skills to enhance better relationships and for profitability.
Okay.
That course is not just for salespeople, because people just want to sell and they end up not selling. Yeah. But there are ways to these things. All right. Using connectivity skills, you can sell faster. And this is actually something that has proven result of something that I've actually
what is this connectivity in a brief setting?
Connectivity skills.
Yeah. What is it?
All right. Connectivity skills are okay. Basically, in a simple word, it's just how you connect with the other person.
Okay.
All right. So the skills are the things that you use, that you utilize in connecting with the person.
Okay.
So it has to do with knowing the person, and knowing how to connect with the person.
So you have techniques that someone can use to connect.
Exactly.
With if I want to connect with Donald Trump, can you? Will I be able?
Yeah, there are ways to it. There are ways to it.
Okay.
There are ways to it. But me right now, I don't need to connect with Donald Trump because there's really the value chain for us is not relevant right now. But you understand? So there are people that I want to connect to right now. Okay. I need right now. Okay. But if I need him right now, I will find a way to connect to him.
Okay. I think I like that. Yeah. So how do you get the course? We want to get it.
So the course, I can share the link. It's bit.ly.
Do you want to share it? Connector. Do you want to share it, or you post it inside the video?
I think you can I can just type it right now in the chat.
Okay.
Just type it right now.
Okay, type it inside the chat then, or spell it then. Type inside the chat again.
Okay, just bit.ly now.
Okay, bit.ly. Okay. Slash.
Yeah.
Okay, you are typing it.
I'm typing it now.
Yinka she's using her phone to go live and using her laptop to do share screen. So
yeah, it's for saving so that in case anything goes wrong, I can just provide to the second one.
Yeah, I understand that. So I'm looking at it.
And you must always do that. So when communicating with your clients or anything, have 2 lines. Something can go wrong with the laptop, switch the phone.
Okay.
And there's no excuse for that. You can just do that, really. So the course is out now. I just put the link in the chat box. So if you from now till the 5th of August, you get 25% discount. That's for 7.5, but after then it's purely 10,000 naira. So you can get it now from now till 5th of August, and for you to get at that discounted fee. Okay. Yeah, it's actually highly discounted, but I just have to put it out so that everybody can access it.
Okay. So I'll post the link, because where you drop the link is inside this Zoom class. So I'll drop it inside the class where we are inside the group where the video is currently going on inside the group. So I'll drop the link. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let's end the class here right now. You have done a lot for us tonight. And on behalf of Crossroad Africa, I say thank you so much. Thank you for the time you have spent with us tonight. You have
Thank you,
really broadened
everyone.
our knowledge. Thank you so much. So don't go yet. Let me close the class. I'm coming.
All right.
Yeah, let me go and do
Problem.
that. Okay, Crossroad Africa, this is where we are going to end the class right now. Yinka Maja has really done a lot tonight. So on Saturday by 9 p.m. I will be on Instagram to take us on how to make a PowerPoint presentation. So it's going to be on Instagram. That will be my first live class on Instagram. So let's hang around on Saturday and do enjoy yourself and enjoy your weekend too. And if you are a